When a patient comes into our care for detox, that's really the most critical time for a patient and requires the most nursing care. The patients are very uncomfortable as we remove their substance of choice, whether that be alcohol or a form of opiate, whatever their we call it drug of choice would be. And so we treat that with a high degree of scrutiny and monitoring. Nurses are available, licensed nurses are available 24/7. They're with the patients basically all the time. We also have ancillary support staff who help to give the patients, the nurses the information. They may help with an EKG. They are helping with rounding the patient. The patients are checked every 15 minutes to assess how they're doing, whether they're uncomfortable, if they're exhibiting symptoms of nausea, vomiting, agitation, stress, all of the really uncomfortable symptoms that someone would experience when they're coming off of the medication or drug of choice. And so we additionally do a COWS or a CWA scale, again, to manage the scoring, so we know how much medication. That tells us, we have a formula that we use to know how much medication to give the patient to make them more comfortable. So it's treated with a lot of intense monitoring, I would say, to be sure that the patients are safe. Number one, safe. We can do all the therapy in the world once the patient is detoxed, but if they're not safely detoxed and something happens untoward to that patient, then you don't get very far. So number one is safety at all times.